Different video today. One pair of jeans. Quick cycle. This was only offered on the Plus models. Also be a smaller load. Small, warm, cold. Like we've done in the past, game fling, some fireworks. Put those back. And of course, the jeans. And that is all we're going to do for this. Is going to be a quick cycle, which takes about half the time of the normal regular cycle. So, there it is washing away. Yeah, this is going to be also serving as a small cycle for this. So yeah. Right now it is filling, as you can see. Doing, you know, how it works. Which is good. Again, I have it on warm cold, so it'll fill the quickest. And I would say it's going to fill to about there, I think. Maybe even there. I'm not sure. I believe small on this is like half the tub. So we'll go with that, if that's what it is. Which is probably true. It's probably half the tub. So we'll go ahead and we'll assume that. And yeah, this should be getting started here in a minute. I don't know if I mentioned, I used Gain Fireworks and Gain Flings. So yeah. It's going in. Which is good. Looking at something. It's really sudsing up, which is nice. And it should be getting started here in about a minute. So it'll be getting going here. Which is good. So yeah, cleaning the jeans. Yeah. By now I think you know everything there is to know about this washer. So this video is going to be less of me talking, more of just what this washer is and how it works, you know, the cycle. And there it goes. So as you can see, this is a smaller water level, which also means you can see more of the agitator as it agitates. It's got a shorter stroke, like the direct drives. Or no, the direct drives have a longer. This has a pretty short stroke, kind of like the GE washers of this time. The Speed Queens have a much longer stroke. But as you can see, there's tons of suds now, which is good. It means it's getting my jeans clean. And it's only filled up about half the way. Now, an interesting thing about this particular washer, if you set it to small, the rinse is going to be extra small. If you set it to large, the rinse is going to be medium. So, unless you set it to extra large, then it's going to be extra large both times. This was conservation even in 1990 or 1996. They were trying to conserve water even back then. So if you use small, you get extra small for the rinse, which you'll see. So even back in 96, they were trying to conserve water. Even though every washer used around the same amount of water if you used the full cycle. So yeah, it is washing away now. You can see there's very nice, luscious suds built up in there. And they smell like Gain. So that's good. But yeah, it's getting going there. I flung the suds. Alright, so now it is washing away. As you can see there. So, yeah. I had to get these jeans cleaned, and so I figured, since I haven't done the quick cycle, this would be a good time. Haven't done a washer video with all the politics stuff going on, so now you've got it. great suds. But yeah, small cycle. You can see even just one Gain Fling does great here. It's going to do great cleaning my laundry as well, up in there. So that is good. I don't know if, I think I showed in the last video, if you wanted to, you could pull the fabric softener dispenser off. Some of these have the cap. A lot of them came with the fabric softener dispenser on there, because a lot of people used it, unlike millennials who don't use fabric softener. If they do use fabric softener, they use these thingies that we all know and love. I don't use them, those are my mom's. She doesn't use liquid fabric softener. I mean, sometimes, but... my parents use this all free and clear because, they've used all ever since I've been born, and, my dad has sensitive skin, so they use the all free and clear. My mom uses the free and clear dryer sheets, the store brand. I convinced her to try Downy free and clear, which is why it's sitting over there, but she declined, so I'll probably use it up, but, yeah, free and clear for them is the way to go. I have somewhat sensitive skin, but it's not as sensitive as my dad's. He can't use Tide because it'll make him itch. He's very skeptical about trying new free and clear detergents. I've wanted him to try Kirkland's free and clear, and I've wanted him to try Arm & Hammer free and clear, because Arm & Hammer, I think, is definitely one of the top 3 best detergents ever made. And it's cheap, so, you know, cheap person like me can afford it. So yeah, Gain, nice stuff. I buy it on occasion, but you won't see me with Gain every day. It smells good. I love it, and it's great, but you will not see me with it every day. Just because on some splooshies just splooshed out of here. That was loud. The dryer. I don't think that's supposed to be loose like that, but it is. So you'll notice, actually, the off is within like 6 clicks of that, and that it does, I think it does a 1-minute rinse. This is basically the speed of most commercial Maytags from this era. The wash might be a slightly longer wash. You'll have to time and see how long it is, but this is about how long it takes my top loaders over at my local laundromat to do, and they're from probably 1990, 1991. No, maybe even earlier, because they're the ones that take quarters. They're, instead of the buttons, the 6 buttons with the screen, it's the older model with a knob that you select the cycle on, and then, oh, it's done. And then it's got lights to show you where it is, so it's probably mid-80s. So now it's going to drain, spin drain, like it's been doing, with all of its luscious suds. There they are pouring out. I need to get a new filter for that, because that is disgusting. But there that is. Doing that. Pouring out some dirty water. See, there's like all suds in there right now. Probably should have used liquid detergent for this, so it wouldn't suds off as much, but oh well. This washer's manly, unlike modern washers, and it can take BS like this. So, yeah. That's pretty much it for now. Again, it'll be a shorter time, because it doesn't have to drain as much water out. Look at that wall of suds in there. That just looks so weird. But yeah, this is basically a shortened version of the regular cycle. The jeans are in there. So, yeah. That's annoying. But yeah, so this is going to be a much shorter spin, as it's over halfway done now. This is going to be a shorter spin pretty quickly, just to get stuff done. Same spin speed. This washer only has 1 spin speed, and it's fast, as you know. This thing is flying. See, it usually doesn't go this fast. You guys haven't seen it go this fast, but when there's only one thing in it, it goes much quicker. When there's nothing in this thing, it flies. It probably goes 800 RPMs when there's nothing in it. But yeah, this is probably like 650 RPMs, but it feels like it goes like 1,000. Even if you compared this to a Frigidaire Unimatic General Motors from the 50s, this thing couldn't hold a candle to that Frigidaire. This thing would be like an LG bubble-powered washer to the Frigidaire. But that's the thing, it's not, even though it's from nearly 40 years more. Here comes the water. I think it'll actually stop spinning while that's pouring. Just, I think. But it's flushing out more suds. Yeah, I think it actually stops while it's doing this. I know on direct drives, at least my grandma's direct drive, which is from 04, it starts spray rinsing and then it breaks it and it starts to rinse. Yep, well, pretty close. Doesn't exactly, but I was pretty close with that. And now, it is going to flood in. I swear it's going to be an even smaller load, and you'll be able to tell actually the sheer amount of water that this uses because it'll be less apparent. It'll be less, you know, apparent. I mean, it'll be more apparent because with all the suds in there, it's difficult to tell actually what size it uses. So, yeah. That's cool there. Tell me what you guys think. I've been thinking that I'm going to do the delicate cycle eventually, maybe in the next coming months. I'm thinking either some winter coats or some whites. One of the two. You guys let me know which one I should do. But yeah, this is washing right now. And again, this is going to fill up even smaller. Now, I've been getting into Lexmark's 567's videos. By the way, dude, very good videos, very informative. He has a 2011 Inglis made by Whirlpool Canada washer, direct drive, one of the very, very, very last direct drives made, to my knowledge, because it's from 2011. It will, so extra large fills up to like here. You think that's water saving? If you, no matter what the water level is, if you put it on whatever water level you want for the rinse, it'll fill to small. It fills to barely half the tub. So, I guess because the clothes are already kind of compact from washing, but like, even if you put it on extra large, it'll barely fill up the tub. So it's kind of a cross between the new belt. That was really when they were thinking about conservation. The new belt drive and the direct drive had an ugly face-to-face match, and unfortunately the belt drive won. Very, very, very unfortunate, to say the least. But no, this thing is doing good. And it's starting to fill, and it should be cutting off, actually, pretty soon. Hold on a minute. Okay, no. So maybe I was wrong. Maybe it does fill to small. I could have sworn that I've seen it fill less on the rinse cycles than the spin cycles when you don't use the water level thing, when you put it on extra large, but alright, now it's going to start agitating. So again, you could probably clock this agitation. I would say it's going to be definitely no more than a minute. But you can see clearly how much water it uses now. So yeah, this is definitely going to be like a minute, if that. Which is good, I mean, less time, you know, that's what we want. But yeah, really, this is almost done. Oh, I triggered it. That's almost done. Yeah, this is barely going to be a minute, I'm sure. Just to rinse, you know, touch up. And that's what this cycle is made for. It's made for like 1 to 3 items that you just need to wash. But you don't want to take all the time and the energy to do a full load, so you can do this. Which, yeah. So, it's cleaning the pair of jeans from Walmart pretty well. I theorized that this washer puts holes in your clothes, but I don't think that's true. I think that's just because clothes get worn out over time. I've just been finding holes in my clothes, even though most of them are from Walmart, so that could be why. But yeah, see, no more than like a minute. I guarantee you, though, if one washer that's old is going to shred clothes, it's going to be direct drives with straight vane agitators, because the force of those things going really hard and really fast like that, I'm sure is going to straighten the clothes. But I've never had experience with a straight vane. You can ask Lex Marks about that. He put a straight vane in the Inglis, even though originally it had triple action. But yeah, this is draining out now. It'll take less time because there's less suds to drain. I'm actually going to take a pause here. Permanent press cycle. Whoa. That looks really odd. Look how close it is to being done. It's very close. Let's slip this back in one-handed. Or not. That's about how much it fills with. It's extra small anyways. But, yeah. It's basically empty now, as you can see. Last few driplets of water are coming out, which is good. It's doing a spray rinse now, which obviously isn't going to help when you have one pair of pants in there, but whatever. Not me. This washer always does that, no matter what. As it's draining, it does the spray rinse. Don't know if that's good or bad. But yeah. Once this finishes, I'm just gonna close it out. You've already seen the dryer. If you haven't, look in my other videos. So I'm just gonna close it out once this is done. I want to make this as quick as possible. There it is. Washing. But, yeah. Click. That is absolutely nasty. Which, by the way, people will tell me that these don't stop lint. Oh, I just touched it. Look at this. And you tell me it doesn't prevent lint? Some people are so, like, freaking, I don't know. There you go. So this is spinning now. Saw a comment on a video of a Frigidaire Unimatic that made my day earlier. Can't mention it because it's inappropriate, but it has to do with the way that Frigidaire Unimatics agitate, in which they go like this. Saw a comment that made my day earlier. Can't say it though. But yeah, this is pretty much done actually, considering how quick this goes. So yeah. That sees good. Look at my hand. Look at that. See that red mark? That's from the strap on this camera. Having it on my hand for so long. But yeah. I like it a lot more than having a wrist strap, because this is a lot more secure, because no matter what I do with my hand, it's still going to be attached, because it's very tightly knit with my hand. But yeah, this is pretty much done now. I would be willing to assume I'm actually sneaking. Yeah, it's pretty much done. But once it's done, we will throw it in the old FabricMatic, touch it up. I think there's actually some stuff in there. Yeah. I don't know if that's wet or dry, though. But yeah, we'll throw it in there with that stuff. And we'll let it go. Should I do whites? Because I was gonna... I don't know if you guys want me to do... Do you want me to do winter coats for the delicate cycle, or do you want me to do something with bleach? Because I can do something with bleach if y'all want it. You just have to let me know if you'd rather see whites or winter coats. I thought winter coats would be more entertaining, because I have two of them, two Columbias that I can wash. But if you want to see some whites with some bleach, hot water on delicate, you let me know. Because the delicate cycle might be the most interesting to some of you, because it shows the other agitating speed that this has, which I think makes it sound a lot more satisfying, because it's lower pitched and slower. But yeah, I like the delicate cycle on this, which is actually right there. Again, this cycle that you're seeing right now was only on the Dependable Care Plus models. You can look at Spatzber and Harley's. It did not have this cycle. This was a Plus model only option. But yeah, so it's pretty much done. I've been saying it's done for like the past couple minutes now. As you can see, there's literally no water coming out. It's barely dripping. So that's good. You can hear it's kind of slapping the inside of the cabinet here a little bit. Unlike most washers, the actual transmission spins along with the tub right about there. Spatzber got freaked out about that in an old video. My hand is sweating like crazy right now. It's holding the warm camera. Piece of lint. Ew. These Kirkland paper towels are pretty good. Yeah, there it is. I'm actually surprised it's been going on this long. I thought it would be done by now, but I guess not. In the meantime, we can look at the ceiling, an LED light bulb, a hot water heater, my hoard of ceiling fans and glass storage, and some stain removing stuff. Oh, and it's done. So there is the quick cycle on the 96 Maytag Dependable Care Plus. I'm going to throw it in the FabricMatic, and that will be it.